in the Fury Amateur Series Bantamweight Division. Introducing your first competitor, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, and he weighed in officially at 135.4 pounds. Fighting out of Austin, Texas, by way of Béchaya, Algeria, his amateur record stands at 1 win, no losses. Here is Hanine, Alloun. And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, and he weighed in officially at 135.8 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, today he makes his amateur debut. This is Gerald Crawford. Your referee in charge of the action, JJ Ferraro.
Sorry for leaving you alone. I'm back now.
Right in time. All right, Crawford the southpaw in the red gloves. Alloun, orthodox fighter, in the blue gloves. Big kicks to open things up as Crawford is in deep on a takedown. He's got his hands connected. We're going to see him take that base away of Alloun. There it is. Takes him to his corner. Puts him down hard.
Pretty textbook.
Yeah. No lack of information on Crawford's game plan as this fight was down to the ground in about 20 seconds.
Good ground and pound for him, too. Like you said, it's almost nice being on your corner, being able to listen to him, hear him clearly, and kind of give you instructions. And
yeah, Alloun's got that left arm under the body lock of Crawford. He can use that to try to hike the grip a little bit higher to maybe free his hips up. Alloun's got to stay diligent and rebuild his base and try to get to his feet.
He's doing all the right things. He's building his base, trying to get up, and
yeah, Crawford's all over him in this opening minute. Crawford trying to get that left hook in. He's got strong positioning now, does Crawford.
Yeah, he's got both hooks in, trying to get under the neck.
We did see in Alhoun's debut, he did lose the third round. He got taken down and got his back taken after winning the first two. So perhaps Crawford's team did some tape study and they had an early game plan to get him down and maybe even get to his back. You know, that's always a good game plan, regardless of who you're fighting. But still, Crawford's in deep on a choke. I think he's got it fully locked in, too. May not be quite under the chin, but I see that supporting hand behind the neck.
Yeah, we're at a weird angle here. Okay, Alloun did a good job of defending.
Yeah, reloaded his base, kept his chin tucked. Alloun is doing a good job. He's getting that choking arm on the other side of his head. He's got to try to shake those hooks, though, of Crawford. Notice that left arm of Crawford. That's in that dangerous territory.
Yeah, let's see what Crawford can do. Maybe make him think he's going to choke with the left, come with the right. Kind of give him some looks. See if we can get that chin. Yeah. Get underneath that chin.
Yeah, Alloun didn't quite address that left choking arm as early as perhaps he could have.
Well, it looks pretty locked in right here. I'm not sure if he's on the chin or not. That looks pretty deep.
Yeah, I don't think his arms are figure forward. They aren't. That choking arm is in position, but he's not grabbing his right bicep. I'm sure it's still choking him.
Okay.
But he's not maximizing that squeeze.
I see.
Yeah, notice the left fingertips of Crawford were not on that right bicep. It was almost like a phantom rear naked choke. But we've seen one-armed finishes in the past, even in the UFC.
Okay. I mean, Alloun did a good job of just surviving, getting out of this round and giving him an opportunity to come back in the second. Let's see how Crawford reacts. Sometimes it's hard. All that choking, and your arms die out a little bit. So easy round one to call, I think, for Crawford.
For sure.
You know, he did a lot of good things. It was fast. He got the quick takedown, kind of held him down. That's, you know, it's as well as you can do. It's hard to hold someone down and constantly hold him down. Alloun, you know, did the right things to build his base up, try to get back up, and ended up giving his back, unfortunately, but defended well as well as he could, and now he's giving himself an opportunity to come back.
Yeah. I'll tell you, Crawford actually caught a pretty nice open stance body kick to Alloun in the first, 10 seconds before the guys ended up tying up. And, if there's no tape on Crawford, Alloun's team wouldn't have known he's a southpaw, so that's actually the trick to fighting these debuting fighters. There's just not a lot of information.
Yeah, I mean, even when I was coming up in amateur, probably you too, it wasn't much studying. It was more like go in there, fight, and figure it out.
Yep, that's right. Both guys looking pretty fresh. Oh, two huge kicks. Man, Alloun is swinging for the fences. Oh, man, big right hand.
Oh, back of the head a little bit, but that's okay.
A hard sprawl. He's got to address this action. He should stop punching him and start defending this takedown.
Right. He had such a good sprawl, too, and just allow him to climb back to the legs and get the double is not ideal. Good on Crawford, though. Probably was a little stun to the body, a little stun to the head.
Yeah.
Regaining his bearings.
Yeah, Alloun threw some big power. Oh.
Ooh, that's a spine. We're not lying about Alloun. He is throwing 100% on every shot.
He's got a gilly. He's got a man. Nice on Crawford.
Yeah, that's good on Crawford. To know that he was in a bad position, he had to go. You could tell that Crawford's a little better grappler.
Yeah.
But Alloun did a good job of at least getting back up and not settling in that position or settling for him staying on his back.
Yeah, Alloun is doing a good job pummeling those underhooks, using the wizard to lift the grip up nice and high, trying to free his hips up.
And yeah, Crawford's doing good pressure. I'd like to see his head a little dirty, a little old school, but maybe put his head a little bit underneath his chin. Kind of a little
uncomfortable,
bigger.
for sure.
A lot of uncomfortable. When your head's right next to him, you're kind of giving him a little bit of space to move, a little bit of space to react and breathe. You put it under their chin, it makes them have to move a certain way. It makes them have to react, and it gives you a better opportunity to maybe land a takedown or land something that you were trying to. Hands are locked again. Let's see if he's going to pull him off the cage.
Yeah, you can
finish this takedown.
You can see Alloun's trying to split his base.
There you go.
But again, there's less than a minute left. Unless Crawford gets real busy real fast with some ground and pound or a back take,
right.
Alloun is pretty heavily ahead with the damage in this round.
Right. And Alloun, a way better job of getting back to his feet.
Yeah, that was a quick one, for sure.
Not allowing him to settle and let the judges make a determination of,
yeah, and that was a pretty big action from Crawford. The fact that he didn't really get much scored off of that takedown and top control time. It plays into Alloun's favor even more because Crawford, burnt a lot of energy doing it and didn't really have much of a payoff.
Most definitely.
Alloun's still looking to attack. I mean, they're not doing much damage, but he's the one throwing from these positions.
Good on Alloun to kind of demoralize him a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
He wanted to grapple. They got into grapple exchanges, and Alloun was able to get back up to his feet. So I know that Crawford's game plan is to definitely take him down and hold him down, and Alloun's not allowing that, especially in the second round. Way better than the first round.
Yeah.
Way better adjustment.
And, this is where Alloun's one fight, I believe, is going to have a huge impact on this fight because, Crawford, this is a new experience for him. Alloun went the distance in his last fight, and he had the most adversity in the third round and was able to survive it. So, uncharted waters for Crawford, but some familiar feelings for Alloun, who, again, finished round 2 really strong. I think this is another fight where we got a pretty clear 1-1 going into round 3.
Yeah, I think so. But, again, we never know, right? The second was a little bit closer. We believe because of the damage, Alloun probably got the second round. So we're going to see a big third round because it seems like the winner of this third round is going to get the fight.
Yeah, I'd be super surprised if Alloun doesn't win round 2. I mean, he landed huge combos, had him hurt, and then pretty much negated all of the... huge body kick from Alloun. And a front kick ends into a jab, though. But, even right there, that right arm needs to be a whizzer, not a grab around the head, which Alloun ended up switching it up. But, man, that was a thunderous kick to start round 3, right to the body.
We heard it from here, too. And then he landed almost like a teep kick right after.
Yeah, props to Crawford for, honestly, stomaching that kick as well as he did. Crawford in on a deep double leg.
Got the hands locked again, and there we go, back to the ground. Let's see if Alloun works to keep getting back up or if Crawford can hold his ground, hold him down, and maybe get a submission or at least attempt a submission. maybe some ground and pound. The worst thing Alloun can do, though, is settle here and stay here. You just gotta keep working, keep moving little by little. It's not going to be immediate, but giving up mount isn't ideal.
No, it's not. And this is Crawford's best bet right now. He's still got a lot of time to work. He's in, the second strongest position on the ground, next to the back, which it looks like he's looking to take. Alloun is just a quarter rotation away from a reversal.
I think that's
and he's got it.
Yeah, a full reversal right there for Alloun. That's good on him. Not much damage from Crawford being done besides the takedown, so Alloun can come with a minute and 30 left and steal the rest of this round.
Yeah, and this is the difference. Alloun's already thrown more ground strikes in the 2 seconds he's been in guard than Crawford was able to when he was in mount. Oh, man, huge shots here from Alloun. As he's looking to take it back, he's got to address that right arm of Crawford. He's got to get that, man, he's just not quite addressing these grips as soon as he can. He still may have success here, but addressing that grip was very much so a possibility early on.
Right, he's allowing Crawford to get those hands locked again.
Yeah.
It's hard once someone's hands are locked to unlock them or to defend. So let's see if Crawford can finish. I know Alloun's doing a little better job. At least he's getting his arm underneath and getting his overhooks and getting his wizard.
Alloun, though, is doing all the damage, whether his back's on the cage or he's on top or on bottom. He's really the only one throwing strikes. And that's going to score. We've seen plenty of guys win fights from bottom position because they've thrown and done more damage.
Yeah, if no one's throwing punches and you have someone throwing punches,
yeah,
100%.
Who's
getting the damage, So good on Alloun just to stay aware and just to know that he's being active, while Crawford is almost just laying, on the cage. Hence why the ref just stopped it.
For a big kick again from Alloun, I'm sure. Yeah, there it is. Oh, man, that one lands flush, too.
I think everyone has landed flush. Good on Crawford for eating these, man.
Jumping switch knee there from Alloun. Crawford got some abs of steel.
Yeah, we see him right now, right in front of us. Oh, knee to the body, too.
I told you guys, Alloun throws everything at 100% power. Nice, good fight.
Yeah, that was a good scrap. Props to both men. Alloun was throwing some kicks. Props to Crawford. That hurt me watching those. Oh, man.
Again, I think pretty obviously but unofficially, Alloun takes rounds 2 and 3. And I think super clearly Crawford takes 1. I mean, that seemed like pretty clear-cut judging in my opinion, but we'll see what these judges say.
I think so too. And coming out of John's gym, there's a couple of other guys out of John's gym, so hopefully, if he gets the win, then good start for the John Gym guys.
Man, yeah, I'd say the real highlight in this fight was the body kicks of Hanine Alloun. I mean, he threw him, against the southpaw, just in that open stance, blasted him right in the body, maybe 4 or 5 strong times. But man, props to Crawford. He didn't really ever react to the kicks despite them landing. I mean, right in the abdomen.
Flush.
Yeah, and hard.
One thing if you barely hit, maybe get it, but that was flush.
Yeah, 2 of them in particular, one in the second and one in the third, just went like all shin and foot right on the abdomen.
Yeah, whatever app program he has, I might need that because, man, that was
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of combat, we go to the judges' scorecards for your decision. Brought to you by Space City Collective. All 3 judges scored the fight 29-28, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Hanine Alloun.
Yeah, congratulations to Hanine Alloun. Puts him at 2-0 now.